married people is that they tend to live longer. I believe it's 5 years longer than single people. And you're like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And people with religious affiliation also tend to live 5 years longer
Really?
than non-religious
That's
folks.
interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, online is a good place, and
Uh-huh.
and you know, if you're afraid of computers or you're not, I mean, I've said it a couple of times
Uh-huh.
that technology is passing me by, but I'm letting it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That's why I don't have one of those little, what do they call them? iPhones,
iPhones
iPads,
or,
whatever the
yeah,
heck
or-
the things
or
are.
Androids,
You know,
yeah.
Androids, droids. I see all this stuff on TV, and I'm going, what is this?
Well, let's go over some dating tips first of all, okay?
I still have a rotary phone.
Oh my gosh, Paul. Oh, okay, so yeah, so you're a single, mature individual, and you're ready to actually think about finding the right partner because you're a little lonely and you wanna be coupled with somebody. There's actually we have 9 here. 9 tips for dating, and this was written by Daisy Brown. So let's give her credit for this. Okay?
Daisy.
By Daisy Brown.
All right.
All right. Number 1. Do you want to go ahead?
Number 1.
Okay.
Think what are the qualities you are expecting from that person. It's better not to over-expect.
Right.
But I think that's one
right.
thing as you get older too, that I think when you're younger, you're looking at different things. Well, anyway.
You're looking at
but
is he hot?
Yeah, that was exactly.
Does
I wasn't
he have
gonna.
a job?
I wasn't gonna
Can
go
he
there.
support?
but-
Go 50-50 support the sister or whatever.
Right.
You're thinking that like in your 20s and possibly in your 30s. I
Right.
think
20s and 30s, I think looks make a difference.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's
Well,
no doubt about
not
it.
to
Men
say
are
looks
more
doesn't-
visual than women.
Oh, that is true. Stats
Yes.
prove that.
Yes.
Not to say that as you get older, looks are not important,
No.
but it's not as important.
Right.
Yeah, and I
Right.
think when you're deciding to throw yourself back out there, you need to know exactly what you want from the other person as
Right.
far as what you expect, what kind of qualities that other person
Right.
should possess.
And you should look nice when you go out.
You better look nice.
I mean, I've been to places I wonder sometimes that I've said to Carol, do these people have mirrors at home? I mean, it's unbelievable
Or
what
a
people will go
shower.
out looking like.
Maybe some soap would be good.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So number 2.
You going to read it?
Well,
okay.
you're the.
Oh, all right. Have patience at the same time, confidence to handle situations tactfully.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
huge one here. Even I lack a little patience myself, and
You do?
I've been working on this for years.
Well, you'll get it.
okay?
As you get older, you get better.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay. Except for me.
Except for you.
I get grouchy.
Yeah.
But it's at people that drive. I mean, people today, they don't know how
You
to
have
drive.
road rage, Paul?
Not road rage. I get annoyed at people.
Oh, okay.
You know?
He gets annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so have some patience because again, I'm gonna throw an age out there. Let's just say you're 70 years old. This wonderful woman out there, she's 70 years old, and she's listening to us, and she wants to get back in the dating scene, all right? Understand this. You may find somebody within a month, understand that, but you may not, okay? It may take a while, so just have patience, please, okay? Okay.
All right, I got
number
an
3.
email. Wait, one second, because
Oh.
remember I said the Huffington Post?
Yep.
That article with Forrest and Rose?
Yep.
The Huffington Post?
Yep.
The Huffington Post is named after Ariana Huffington Paul.
Yeah, she's beautiful. And I think she's fabulous and she's beautiful. I think she just
So
sold
that's
it to
her,
or is in the process
Oh, really?
of selling the Huffington Post. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so there's people watching there, and, watching and listening.
Watching and listening.
There we go.
Number 3, guys. Number 3, as far as the dating tips for the more, savvy individual.
Right.
Don't be desperate.
Don't be desperate.
Do not be desperate.
At all.
At all. Don't, young lady, 70-year-old young lady who's watching us today, don't go out with the first Joe Smo, in your senior home just because he
Right.
wants to go out with you and you're like, ew, he's not all that. He's sloppy and he doesn't shower, but he wants to go out with me. Okay, I'll go just to have a date. Don't do it. Okay? Right, Paul?
Right. That's right. The only thing is, it's good. If he can drive at night, that's a home run.
Stop!
I'll tell you, that
stop.
night blindness is a killer.
Oh my goodness! Stop. Okay, number 4. Number
Put you
4.
right to the top of the list.
You need to
Can
stop.
drive at
Drive
night.
at night. Oh my God.
Top of the
Please,
list.
please,
Okay. Number 4.
Number 4.
Try to socialize in the neighborhood.
Well, I
Right.
think it all depends on what type of neighborhood you live in.
Right.
This just says try to socialize in your neighborhood. I'm like, no, because you may live if you live in a neighborhood that's not too, nice. I don't want you walking around out there trying to socialize with, everybody. No.
Yeah.
No. If you
But
live-
and depends on how many years you've been living there.
That
too.
is
I mean, if
true.
you live there your whole life,
then you
know,
probably know.
Actually, it's
peop-
probably easy to walk around.
Well, yeah.
People know you.
Yeah, but that's if people, tend to stay in that neighborhood.
Right.
Because if you have a lot of people leaving and coming in,
Coming
then,
into your
they're all strangers to you.
Right.
But okay, socializing in the neighborhood, that's good if you live in a safe neighborhood. Okay, number 5.
Enroll in the local club or committees to that come in contact with people easily.
Now that I agree with, definitely. Some senior buildings have different clubs or different committees or different
Right.
social groups and stuff like that in the building itself. So I think it's a great idea for you to participate in some of these activities.
And also, I had looked up in some of my information that I have, is to enroll in a college course.
Oh.
You don't necessarily have to, enroll and take the tests and everything. You can audit the course,
Mm-hmm.
which means that you go there and you can take the course. You don't want the credits.
Right.
Obviously, if you're older, you may have a degree already, or maybe you want to go back and get your
Yes.
degree. But that's a good place
And
to go.
to that 70-year-old woman who's looking at us right now, I
Right.
say go for it because you could find a nice little 40-year-old hottie, okay? Let me tell you,
We already
I'm
did a show
all
on
for-
cougars.
I'm all
We
for
did a cougar
dating.
show already.
Yeah, but I'm all for it.
Oh,
so
no.
you're talking about going back to college, and some
Right.
folks are like, well, what about if there's
No,
younger
no.
folks?
Look.
I'm like, it's okay. There's no age range when it comes to love.
No, take a class at night because those
Take a class
classes
at
at
night.
night,
And find you a little hottie. That's all I have to say, okay?
the classes at night have traditionally have older people in, people that are working or are retired, and
Yes,
they
non-traditional
traditionally have
students, yes.
some older students in the night courses.
Okay.
Evening-
And there
evening,
is nothing
not night school.
wrong with
Well, it's night
finding
school.
you a little hottie. I will say it one more time, okay? Alrighty, let's move on. What?
Oh,
People need to
my
know this.
gosh.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, men do it all the time, okay? You see, like, older men with younger women, and,
Right.
that's pretty much accepted. And now we're doing the
flip.
switcheroo.
And years
It's the
ago,
flip.
it wasn't really accepted.
And we did lots of shows about cougar
We did.
dating. We
We
did.
did.
And I'm all for it.
All right, number
such a
6,
cougar. Okay.
contact old trusted friends to know more about them and to share your present situation. Well, that's good. It's always
Contact
nice
old trusted friends.
to contact older friends.
Well, yeah, because you never know if this person have a brother-in-law
Right.
who's widowed or something like that,
Yeah.
or have some friends who are lonely.
You're always looking to fix up the women
You
here. What
know-
about the
because-
men
hey,
looking
last
for women?
show I
Yes.
kind of like was on the guy's side.
Yes.
Right now I've got
Right.
the 70-year-old woman watching our show, and
Today's-
she's looking at us.
Today's Ladies' Day.
It's Ladies' Day. She's looking at
Ladies'
us
Day.
to help her. Okay, so yeah, call up some old friends and see if they've got
Old
some
friends.
No pun intended.
No.
Okay.
And there's other places to meet people too.
Mm-hmm.
Grocery store is good. Yeah, I'm serious. You don't go to the grocery store. That's why you don't know. But listen to me. Guys, listen to me. Who goes grocery shopping? Women.
Oh.
Go to the grocery store.
Uh-huh.
Who
Anyway,
knows?
like I'm saying, you want to
Church.
go to a place that you like, okay? So if you don't like,
I like the
grocery
grocery
shopping,
store.
don't go to a grocery store looking for a man. If you like the mall,
Well, you're not going to find
my-
a man in the grocery store.
But you know what? A lot of mature people go to the mall to go walking.
Walking
That's
in
the
the
thing
morning,
now.
yes.
In the morning. So my 70-year-old beauty out there looking at us, go to the mall in the morning and get your exercise routine in. I'll join you because Lord knows that 15 pounds is just weighing on my nerves. But anyway, go to the mall, do your
It's
little
not the
walking
only thing it's
routine.
weighing on.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And that's a nice place to go. We don't want you in the bars, okay? That's a no-no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bars are actually for younger people. Like, I think, as you
Look.
get older too, that kind of disappears, I think.
Yeah?
I know there's young people out there going, oh, well, that's the place to go because we go out dancing, we go out clubbing and stuff. But, when you get a little
Look,
older,
I'm saying
who
if
wants
my
to
if
go
my-
out at 10 o'clock
it
at
all
night?
depends on what you're looking for. Because if my 70-year-old hottie out there, looking for a little young thing, she
Yeah.
may want to venture the club. I'm just saying.
Clubs really don't get going
I'm
until
just
like
saying.
later,
Oh, that's
like
past
10,
the
11
bedtime.
o'clock.
You're right.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right.
I'm in bed.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's
Woo.
true. You're right there. You got a
10
point.
o'clock.
You
I'll be
got a
sleeping on the
point.
bar stool. my head on the bar, they'll be throwing me out.
Oh my God. Okay, number seven. Number 7 is yeah.
This is a good one.
Yeah,
Try
yeah.
to avoid the past mistakes in
in a
relationships.
relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it depends how many mistakes you've made.
What are some mistakes? What are some example of mistakes that more seasoned individual may have made?
Well, not paying enough attention to their spouse,
Okay.
their partner.
Staying in a relationship that is bad for you, it's
Right.
toxic, but
Right.
because let's say you grew up in the 50s or 60s and divorce was a bad word, you stayed in a relationship that made
Right.
made you feel crappy and stuff
Not
like
communicating.
that. Oh yeah.
Oh, biggie.
Okay.
That's a biggie.
Okay.
A biggie. And
Okay.
I think when you're younger, that's one thing because you're busier. Like we talked before, you're
Uh-huh.
at work, you have the kids. You're not. At the end of the day, is like the end of the day. You're frazzled. You know what I mean? You don't want to.
Man, you want to come home and just take a shower and go to bed.
That's it.
Turn the TV on, watch a show, and just
Right.
go to bed. Okay.
You
So
don't want to sit there.
yeah.
You want to turn on the Yankee game. Relax.
Number 8.
Poor Yankees.
Stop it.
The Yankees lost.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
I don't know about that on sports.
Yeah.
Moving right along. Number 8, which we talked a little bit about.
Right. The
Yeah.
dating websites.
Yeah, enroll in
different.
different online dating websites and upload a proper profile and find a suitable match for yourself. One thing I should say to my senior individuals out there, if you're gonna go online and put a profile on, you want to put a current picture on, okay, young lady that's 70,
Right.
a picture within the last year
Right.
of yourself. Don't put a picture of when you were 45, please.
Or your high school graduation
You
picture.
know, come on.
And the other thing too is let's put this out too. You have to be a little cautious.
Oh, yeah.
On
Oh, yeah.
on the online dating
Yeah.
services. If you do go through that, number one, you got to make sure that you don't pay a lot of money for it.
Right.
You should shop around, look for ones that are a little more inexpensive. They're all going to charge you.
Oh yeah.
They're all going to charge you. But the other thing is, if you do find someone online, that the first couple of times you meet in a public place.
That's right.
you
Carry
know,
your gun in your purse.
no. And I'm
Yes.
not going to start that again. Last month you were capping people. Please.
I'm just saying, if
Please.
he act up in the
Please.
restaurant,
There are a lot of nice
I'm
people out
saying,
there.
he could like go after her in her car. She need to have some protection. Gosh,
Take the bus.
Make sure it's packed in your purse, for in case you need it right away. You don't have to worry about trying to find it and trying to. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So that and you need to follow
We're not here telling
proper.
him to shoot. I don't like this
dating.
guy. I think I'll shoot
I'm
him.
just saying, you don't have to. You need to have be aware of proper online safety
Yes,
dating
that-
protocol.
that
and
was-
before you call yourself meeting somebody,
That
there's
was
all-
my main
just go
point.
and do a search in regards to online safety, okay?
Right.
And learn, study, take a whole
Right.
course in it before you go ahead. And
Or
start
if
to
you
meet
or if
people.
you do find someone online, you can look up a lot of people's backgrounds.
That's true too. That's true.
You
To
know,
see if they
spend
have a criminal record.
spend
or,
an extra couple of dollars,
Yeah.
and you can get online, look up people's records, where they live, how long
Yeah.
they've lived there, so forth and so on.
Bring somebody with you. No, not on the date, but let them sit over there somewhere and keep an eye on you.
Yeah. But we're just saying to be cautious.
Yes, be cautious because we're not advocating you run out there and sign
Right.
up on something and then say, "Oh, Paul and Beth told me to do it."
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying carry
But-
your,
Yeah, you don't see too many 70-year-old criminals.
Like I said, put it in your purse.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, number 9. Number
Okay.
9.
Follow a proper strategy based on the situation to make the right move for a successful relationship.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the strategy? Here's some of the strategies. If you're out there dating and you meet someone and they want to meet you and you go for lunch or you go for dinner, you should be upfront and say, I'm dating people. I took someone else out for lunch. No, seriously.
But younger people should do the same thing. That's just
Absolutely.
proper dating protocol. I mean, if you're
Absolutely.
gonna exclusive with somebody, you should let them know up front.
Right.
And not try to make this relationship or pseudo relationship
Right.
something that it's not.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, even though you're a senior, please, don't lead anybody on. Right.
And sometimes it's good just for companionship. You may find somebody that you just like to go out to lunch with or maybe go to a movie with.
It's
and
called friends with benefits. Okay? If that's the type of relationship you want, you need to be open and upfront about it, even if you're 70 or 80. Okay? I'm sorry, Paul.
That's it.
I mean,
trying to be nice, trying to get it out there,
I'm just
trying to find
saying.
one nice person.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I'm just saying.
Dating with benefits.
Dating with benefits. Anyway, there seems to be a
How long do you
rise-
have to date before you get the benefits?
hey, it all depends on the type of, like my 70-year-old hottie out there, if she found her a little 45-year-old or a little 50-year-old,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, she may,
Immediate benefit.